Hey guys, Waluigi Walkthroughs here with some more Super Paper Mario. In the last part, we basically finished off 2-3, where we paid off a huge debt on our hands and our heads. No longer are we indentured servants to the housemaid Mimi, and now we are off to look for Merlee. So this is Chapter 2-4, the final level of this chapter, the Basement Face-Off. Sounds pretty epic right now. The Pure Heart is near. I feel its tremors. Oh, hooray, whoopee! Thanks for coming to look for me! Beautiful, mysterious Merlee, mistress of the house. It's me. So glad to see you, I see. Okay, wow, this is a lot of text. So I'm just gonna let you guys read it on your own. In the basement do I dwell. Maze-like rooms are my cell. So, like she said, the basement of this mansion is a maze. And unfortunately, we are going to have to go through the maze and find Merlee. So, and I'm just going to keep on saying so because I have nothing else to say. Compared to the last two levels, this one will take you a little bit of time. It won't take you that long because if you know where you need to go, the maze is pretty easy, but there are a few secrets we can find. First one being, if you drop down here, we can get a mushroom. Always nice to get 1,000 experience points. So here we're already at an impasse. Let's first save. So there are two doors, and since it's a maze, it really doesn't matter which door you go through because you're gonna have to. There's one defined path in the end. So here's a ghost room. Just kill it. We can just actually hit it. There we go. So let's check this sign. This is room 2. Alright, so let's first head through this door. I'm actually going to show you guys all the secrets in this maze. Just because some of the secrets are helpful. Others are not so helpful, but anyway. So this Gromoeba, let's kill the main one, and the head dies. So this is room 3. Alright. Now, you want to go into 3D, and you'll find the dimensional flipping blocks. Yay! Awesome. So now we can head up through this door, which we will do. And this puts us in a room with Boos. So we know how to take care of these guys easily. I'm gonna get hit, though. So let's put Boomer down here, and we'll just take the extra damage, but we kill the Boos. So this actually puts us back into room 1. There's nothing here, but if you go through this door, you'll find that this room actually takes us back out here by the big staircase where we actually started off. So that room basically doesn't lead you anywhere other than the point where we got here with the other door. So this time we're going to head back through this door. And instead of going through this middle door, we're going to go to the top left. Just making sure there are no secrets in this room. I can't remember if there are secrets where they are. I know there are multiple secrets. So this room we actually need to be in, but we are not going to head through here first. What we want to do... Well, as you can see, there are some blocks. You know, actually, I don't think there are any secrets in the other rooms. So what we are going to do is we're going to jump up. Now you have to be really quick about this. Jump quickly up so that you can get the other dimensional block. And we're gonna be right here. And hey, look who it is! It's Merlee! Mysterious and so lovely, mistress of the house, you see, it's me, Merlee! Yes, it is you, we found you. Well, that maze was actually pretty easy. Yeah, like only 3 rooms. Can't really make a maze out of 3 rooms, it's not that hard. And Mario's like, hey, I found you. We've come seeking the Pure Heart. Oh yes, of course, I know. The Pure Heart for Mario and Co. For you, yes, I'll gladly part with the purest Pure Heart. But there is a wee fee. Yes, yes, 10 million rubies. Quite a bargain, you agree? 10 million rubies. Yeah, if you can't figure it out already, this is not Merlee. This is actually Mimi. So, all you want to do is basically refuse to all of her offers. And now she's like, I've got a deal for you. Sign up for a loan and boom, a free gift. Away with Gloom, a Super Mega Ultra Shroom. Yeah, this part is actually a throwback to the last Paper Mario game where you, after you fought Hooktail, Hooktail was like about to die in chapter 1, and he was like, I'll give, or it was like a she, and she was like, I'll give you a deal. And you'd be like, if you actually said yes, you'd probably take damage, I think. But if you said no to all of it, then the battle continued. So you just have to continue saying no. And then the real Merly shows up, and she says that this Merly is a total fake. Listen not, she is a snake. Nice rhyming scheme right there. Me. No point in trying to fool anyone now. Gee, looky here, this girl you thought was a handmaid or a Merly imposter? She's actually the faithful servant of Count Bleck. Master impersonator Mimi. Golly, I was hoping we could settle this peacefully, but too bad! Alright, this is gonna be a little bit creepy. I actually think this is really creepy. And she's gonna say, True Mimi. Now, look what she does. This is really weird. Oh, that's so nasty. She basically like, cracked her neck and broke it. Yep. She is a gigantic mutant spider thing, and I like how her body's always dangling beneath her. Tippy's reaction's the best, like, yuck! That's so... I couldn't agree more with Tippy. So, unfortunately, as Merly's ghost is telling us, that Mimi is invincible. And Merly basically gives us one piece of advice. Just run from her. So what you want to do is head to 3D, and look at her inner working. She's like a machine in there. So you want to do is, we're going to head off to the second part of the maze. Yes, the maze continues. So this is room 5, and now we need to find Mimi. So down here is a crack, and we need Slim for this. So let's take him out. And whenever you hear that music and you see Mimi's like little thing come up, that means that she's basically in the room with you. Yeah, Mimi's gonna follow you, and it's kind of nerve-wracking if you don't know what you're doing, but if Mimi comes into the room, it's not that big of a problem, because she doesn't really do anything other than try to throw rubies at you. Yeah, she throws rubies at you. So what we want to do is we actually want to head over this way. Hey, look, there she goes, throwing her rubies at us. And in this room, there is a crack in the wall, so we want to put Boomer down here. And this is actually the way you want to go. But there are more secrets in this maze, so I'm going to come back. Yeah, that crack in the wall is the direction you want to go. Hey, look, there's another crack in the wall. So there is another crack here. This is room 8. If you're a little bit confused on where you're going, don't worry. It's kind of easy to figure out, but over here we will find a Shroom Shake. Like, we need another health up, like another health regenerating thing, because we already have enough of them. Oh, come on. Avoid Mimi's rubies. They'll do damage to you. They're basically like spikes. And there are also these little torches that shoot fire at you if you stay in one position for too long, but don't worry about it. So here we have 2 Schlurps. You know what to do. Use Boomer to take care of them. If Boomer can come quickly before Mimi shows up, that would be terrific. Awesome. Oh great, there's Mimi. So here we have some dimensional flipping blocks. Let me try to... Ugh. Stupid Mimi's pushing me. Oh great, I'm taking a lot of damage right now. More damage than I need to take. Alright, let's go back to 3D. Oh wow, that... So, like, I just basically... There you go, that's basically what happens if you try to hit Mimi. She doesn't do anything. So this room will send us over here. Is there a secret in this room? Well, anyway, let's kill the Big Boo. Best way to do is just use Boomer. And there goes the Big Boo. Not much of a problem. So there is a hidden staircase here. Wait a second. Actually, this is a room that we need to go through, because on the other side of this room is... Ah, I see. So this is the room that you want to go to. This is the end of the maze. So let's head back and go through that other crack in the wall that I found. Because that's the other secret, I guess, I was trying to find, and I accidentally found, and I just got myself confused. So is there a secret? Nope, there isn't. So that room, I don't know how you're going to get into it. Okay, so this room actually puts us back out here in the room that we initially got through to start the maze. So we're going all the way through again. Yay, isn't this fun? This is tons of fun. Alright. It seems like we've been moving pretty fast and Mimi hasn't really been following us. It's pretty cool. So this door puts us down here. Alright. So this room up here, I don't think I've checked this one. This will actually place us... Oh no, I have been in this room. Alright. Hold on one second. So I have been in this room, then I've gone through that door. I guess I need to go to the other side of the door. Let's go back down here, actually. See, this is the problem with the maze. You actually start losing your way if you don't exactly remember each way that you've gone through, and that's the problem I'm having right now. Okay, so here's the Boo room. There we go. Alright, so head through this crack in the wall that we blew up, and there's another door. And this door will lead us... Oh, back here. Okay, so I guess that's a shortcut, not a secret. Well, it is a secret, but it's more of a shortcut to take to the end of the maze. See, like, if you take that shortcut, it'll put you all the way back here. And there's nothing else in this room, so what we want to do, as I said before, we want to go through this door, and this is actually the end of the maze. So there are 2 rooms here, and they're each bathrooms. Let's first save because, well, we're going to go through a boss fight. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a mop and broom over there. So what you want to do is head into the ladies' room. Yeah, we're Mario, we're Guy, but we want to go into the ladies' room. And what you want to do is you want to open all of these bathroom doors until this happens. Hey, look who it is. It's Merly. And there's I like how there's a little fly buzzing around Merly's head. Yeah, remember that fly. Remember it. Just trust me, you need to remember that there is a fly floating around Merly's head. Alright. So the pure heart I quickly took and hid where she never look, but now you're here, hooray. This bad side will turn today. Soon that awful Mimi pays. You and I can join up to teach that tiny bratty pup a lesson. Now let's power up. Power Rangers! Go! Go, go, Power Rangers. Anyway, and there goes Merly freaking out about Mimi. Now, what is Mimi doing? Uh-oh, identity crisis. Yeah, so... unfortunately, Mimi has now duplicated herself to be looking exactly like Merly. And they're basically, like, saying, no, I'm the real Merly. No, it's me, the true Merly. Look at us very closely. One of us has real beauty, and one is as fake as can be. Oh, please, you make me gag. I'm hot, no need to brag. And, well, you're a hag. Grr, what a fib maker. You're such a fake faker. Oh, now come off it, dear. You're a dog from eye to ear, and your breath reeks, I fear. That's actually pretty clever writing. I have to give the writers credit for this little, dialogue section here. I suck at rhyming, but... Anyway. This is going nowhere. See, let's let them pick a Merly. Sounds like a good thought, 'cause I'm the real me, hot, and you really aren't, not. Hee 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 hee. So you might think that because of that hee hee laughter that's not Merly, but unfortunately the other Merly also goes hee hee hee. So there really is no way to identify them, but now we are in the 66th annual That's My Merly show. How are you folks doing? I love these little game shows that they put in the Paper Mario games. So we're gonna ask each of the Merlys 5 questions, and this is basically like a little thing for you to decide who the real Merly is. So as you can see, there are a lot of these questions, like what's the best animal, what's the best smell, what are you into, what do you want most, what's your nickname, what do you wash first, and what's your best feature. So we'll start off with what's your best feature. So pay attention to what they say. So this one says, the lobes of my perfect ears are their best feature. And this one says, well, that would have to be my effervescent personality. People seem to love it, see? So that question wasn't that great in figuring out who was the real Merly. So let's go into what guy's your type. Drumroll please, what kind of guy's your type? Hee hee, I love them all, see? Nope, no type for me. Oh, how can I share when the guy's right there? Yeah, so that question was not that good either. So let's see if we can get a better question in. Yeah, let's go with what's the best animal. This is actually a pretty good question to ask if you couldn't figure out which Merly's the best, or Merly's real. And this Merly says an adorable little demon all sweating and steaming. I wonder who the real Merly is. So, let's go with, what are you into? This is also a good question to ask. So let's see what the first one says. Catalogs for crystal balls. Alright. And this one says, I like to watch rerun shows of Super Ultra Goomba Bros. Huh. Yeah. So one more question. Let's see if we can get a good one. Yeah, do I want to do this one? No, let's do what do you want most. Alright. So let's see what the first one says. Crystal ball, the newest kind. If you haven't noticed, there is a fly floating around that Merly, and this one says, I want a boyfriend, I love a guy to squeeze. Don't squeeze me, you're deadly. Yeah, if you haven't figured out which Merly is which, it's this one. Yeah, it's definitely this Merly. This is the real one. Actually, I'm just kidding. It's this one, because she has a fly floating around her head, and when the real Merly came out of the toilet, there was a fly floating around her head. If your questions didn't really help you figure it out, that's the indicator right there. And of course we got it right. We're on pins and needles, because we know we're right. Yes, we're right. Awesome. Hee hee hee. Well, of course, obviously, nobody could copy me. Stupid heads, I mimicked her perfectly, you know it. I guess I'll congratulate you by tearing you to little bits like stupid confetti. Alright. And unfortunately we have to be subjected to another little creepy neck-cracking thing. Ugh. Oh, I hate that thing so much. And that's not the last time we're gonna see that action. It really just creeps me out. I don't know why. It's just a sound that... Yeah, whatever. And unfortunately the real Merly just runs off like a coward. I'll cheer from over here. Rah rah, whoosh, whoosh, bing bang. Hit her knee if she has one. Alright. So, unfortunately, as Merly said that we were going to be a team, we're not a team. But, those hearts and everything, now we are able to give her damage. Or, inflict damage, I should say. That is a grammatical, terminology to use. Or right vocabulary. Okay, I'm just going to stop talking about grammar and vocabulary. Just stop talking about it. Alright. So basically, Merly just casts a spell from her cheer to cause Mimi damage. So now we're actually going to fight as Peach because we can. And since, like, this is basically the first chapter we have Peach, we'll just use her. So what you want to do is you want to jump on her head, and every 2 strikes you deal to her head, she'll lose a leg. The battle is over once all of her legs are gone. So let's jump on her, there goes another leg. So there are 3 more legs, 6 hits left. So in order to avoid that little wave attack, either stand on one side of the room completely, or on the opposite side of where Mimi's heading. I forgot to take a little bio of her. So she has unknown HP and attack is 1. Her main attack is just throwing rubies at us, and with Peach, well, here we use Slim, and see we can avoid all damage completely. With Peach, though, if you use your Parasol, you'll actually be protected from Mimi's rubies. So here she's going to send the rubies down at us. And as to Ro, you can grab them and toss them at her, send her back down to the ground. That's basically the only way I think that you can do it as fast as possible. Oh, come on. I'm taking a lot of damage. Unnecessary damage. Yes, our team's the best. Go, team! Alright, so now Mimi's down to 1 leg, and how she walks around with 1 leg, I have no idea. But this is basically the end. If I can... No, come on. I was supposed to jump on her. Alright, so she's gonna do her little ceiling attack thing. It doesn't matter. She has 1 hit left. Well, 1 hit when you jump on her head, not throw rubies at her, but... Oh, come on. I'm now taking a lot of damage. Unnecessary damage. So we've stunned her, jump on her head, and there goes her last leg. Yep, that is the end of Mimi, for now. And that was the last boss. Well, I mean, that was the boss for the chapter. Not really climactic as the last boss, but... I mean, what are you supposed to do? Pretty easy chapter. Very easy chapter. And there goes Mimi, just flipping out of the dimension. After she blew up. That was weird. Fine job on that, Mimi. Yes, the pure heart's safe. Evil's repressed. You know, the tenants here guarded for 1,500 years waiting for you to draw near. Finally, the duty's done, and I'm ecstatic for one. But wait, we finish up, I must tell you something, yup. So the Light Prognosticus was read by you, yes? It was written there that I and my ancestors waited by the pure heart. But something wasn't written there, and of it you must be aware. There is another prophecy. A heart of chaos can only be beaten by 4 of mystery. 4 heroes unite. Their hope burns forth light to shatter the walls of blight. That is how despair, it dies. Such is what we prophesize here in the home of the wise. 4 heroes? I am sure the pair of you, Mario and Peach, you two are the first of heroes true. So then it falls to you to find the other heroes too. I would guess if I had to, the others might be known to you. Now finally let me be. I hereby do sworn my duty. There, from me it parts. Here, heroes, a pure heart. And now we get to be treated to a little dancing scene, and look, all 3 of our partners are dancing. I mean, our pixels are dancing. And Peach gets to collect the pure heart. That's why I had Peach fight Mimi. I wanted to see Peach collect the pure heart. Usually I'm going to have Mario collect it. It really doesn't matter, but in doing so, this is the end of chapter. It came and went. Though this last level is a little bit longer than the other ones, it was a well-paced chapter in my opinion. But that being said, I'll see you guys when we finish off chapter 2 with the epilogue cutscenes. So, see you guys. Bye.